cover.
We do have a couple more, but this will lead into our next segment, which has been requested personally by our good over and over again by the exact same people, Chris and Joel. We're doing this for y'all,
Mr. Dare,
and Mr. Potter.
Yes.
In the internet community, you have what you call an EFED, an Internet Federation.
Yes.
Basically, it's a role play game. You go online, you type out a promo, which is basically your character talking about a feud, a match he has coming up, whatever it may be, and you post it.
Now, one thing about an EFED is you have a large amount of freedom with what you do at this moment. In wrestling, like, you know, I don't use the term real wrestling because, well, none of it's real. But anyways, you know, your promo is you standing in the ring, blah, 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 or you standing back there, Josh Matthews or whoever, doing an interview. But in Efedding, it can be anything.
Yeah.
Like, the doors are open. I've done a promo with one of Chris's characters, RVN, giving his son a bath.
That was horrible.
That was amazing.
That was the most horrible
that was amazing.
Ever. Whatever.
But so you have a lot of freedom. You can do anything you want to.
So that's what an EFED is. And with EFEDs, you have what most people call handlers.
Agents.
Yeah, agents, handlers, same kind of thing.
And that's real life person.
That's us.
Yeah, that's
real life person. The physical people. I have a character in ASW. You have a character in all three. We're going to really focus on three federations: Rage, TCW, and ASW.
Yes.
Those are the three big ones because those are the three that we're involved in.
And
so we're just trying to introduce people out there to a new thing that you might not be aware of. This is really fun. Matt is the guy that got me involved almost 10 years ago.
Yeah. And I'll go on a limb and say, we'll talk about ASW, THCW, and Rage. Why you don't want to just talk about those is because we've been in a while, and they're the best that I've been in. A lot of E-Feds, or what they call Richter Feds. A Richter Fed, Richter Fed is a Fed that lasts about 2 days. But DCW and Rage and ASW have been around for almost
years.
Rage's been around
for about 5 or 6 years.
No, it's been around 8 years.
8 years.
And TCW's been around 7 years.
That's ridiculous.
This is only year 9, isn't it? So this will be the 9th year.
This is 9th year because
this
year
will be the
9
9th year.
This year.
That's right. So
yes, Rage actually has a pay-per-view,
like WrestleMania,
which is just basically
counting
stating what year they are. Last year was year 8. This year will be year 9.
So
it's nice and easy to remember it that way. You just remind me of that.
Yeah, exactly.
But basically, we'll talk about this. We're going to say we mention characters. And what we say about characters, if that handler watches this and is offended, we do apologize.
So sorry.
We like everybody in the Fed.
Except for Chris.
Except for Chris. Chris, dude, you're a douche. We hate you.
We just want to say that on YouTube and Facebook.
We hate you, Chris.
And I'm going to start MySpace so I can just put this video so I can get out as much as I can.
But
just kidding.
Anyway,
I would never go back to MySpace.
Well, that was a really loud sign. Please excuse the noises. We're downstairs in Matt's basement. All his family's upstairs because it is Matt's birthday. So happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
But anyway, that being said, we're going to start off and going through pay-per-views. First, I'm not personally a member of Rage, so I don't read those pay-per-views. What's going on in Rage, Matt?
Well, actually, I've been locked out of Rage because my email.
That's right.
But I'll tell you the last thing that happened. For those of you who don't know, I just had a really problem with my email, and Yahoo decided to lock me out of my email account I've had for about 7 years, and I can't get back in. So that's all my eFed. So recently, I've just hooked back up to TCW and ASW. And I sent Cage an email. I'm going to send him another one. Cage, if you're out there, send me a message to my new email, which I'll send you down the form. But the last thing I saw on Rage was our champion, our war champion, is Little Joe Mountain, which is basically...
your Southern hick.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's your basic Southern Hick. He's an underdog. He's an Indian though. He's got both of those.
Indian? Mm-hmm. I did not know that. I used to be in Rage. I really was never that active.
But
I really could never get my character.
More than that, Mountain's gimmick is that he's the underdog. And he's kind of squeaky clean. He tries to be the good guy. And right now he's got this. Joe's a handle or agent of. Oh, Gary Harden. We won't get into that, but
yeah.
He's got this really interesting thing going on with Mountain, where his agent is trying to bring him to the dark side and doing all that kind of stuff. So it's really good. He's the champion right now, and what the last thing that happened in the main event was his agent sent all these guys out here to attack his number one contender, and he came out with he sent Gary Harden, who is an actual other agent, has let Joel use all of his old wrestlers. So he sent like all of his Dark Tiger.
Really? He let him use Dark Tiger?
We're going to say that.
Okay.
We're going to say that.
We're going to say he did.
Syracuse.
Eagle Lorenzo.
Yeah, Eagle Lorenzo. I can't remember. Paul's had thousands of characters. And then here came
Little Joe Mountain.
Little Joe Mountain with the baseball bat. My characters were in the same match, but they'd all been screwed out of the match, and we'd said, forget it, we're not going to help you guys out. You screwed us out of the World Tag Team titles. So they'd hit the bricks. So that was really cool. Another group that's really all the old guys, the legends, Gutman, Sane, are very upset because the younger guys, aka the Cute Corp, which is the greatest faction ever, I run it, has kind of come on. Raymond Cucumber, International Hotness, and Bristol Bulldozer, which is Tail. Same guy does Monsters for Hire.
Monsters. Okay. I knew he was in there somewhere.
So that's basically what's going on with Rage. And the good thing about Rage is, like, all the belts are gimmick belts. Like, the War Title is the War Title, and it's on its own. But you get the Bare Knuckles title, which every match is defended in a...
Street Fight type
no. It's Last Man Standing.
I like those matches.
And Scientific Showcase title, which every match...
defended ever.
Lucas Graham's the champion. What do you expect? It's a submission match. And then Daredevil title, which my character holds the record, is every match has to be ended with an off-the-top rope maneuver. So Rage is especially more than Scientific was, like TCW is more, but not anymore. It's kind of switched a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting a little.
So, but anyways, that's basically what's going on with Rage.
We're gonna move on into TCW. Well, TCW, ASW. They ran on the same group right now, the Yahoo group right now.
Thank Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, basically same thing. You have different talent. We don't cross over as half as much as Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, it actually is
we actually
two groups.
stick into our brand. So we just had a major pay-per-view.
Summer Wave.
And we're going to start off.
Very well at it.
We're going to start off with the TCW side. We'll start off with the biggest shocker of the night.
Yes.
Daniel Dare.
I would have said of the year, but something happened last week that might have topped it. But go ahead.
Daniel Dare, the creator of
Rage,
has jumped ship.
And joined forces with what's the Vince McMahon of TCW, Joel Potter. And I mean, the group's saying politics, for heck's sake.
That should tell you what's up with them to begin with.
Yeah. See, what the lead up for this was, for weeks had been this guy causing disturbances, ringing a bell,
The previous pay-per-view, the world champion Cage had a defense.
Who is the Rage owner?
Who is the owner of Rage? This really crosses over a lot. It's weird. Who is the owner of Rage? Had a title defense against Victor Laputa.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to pronounce his name. If I'm wrong, Roger, I'm sorry, buddy.
We like Roger.
Yeah, we like you, Roger. You're a nice guy. We're just going to call you Laputa. If it's wrong, if you can send me like a phonetically definitive thing there,
yes.
we'll get it correct next time around. And Victor was going to win the belt, and then mysteriously the bell rang.
Yeah.
And then mysteriously Victor was traded over to ASW. boom, like that.
Yeah.
So Victor stayed in ASW a couple weeks, came back.
Almost as long as Cena was fired for.
Yeah, he was there. No, he was actually gone for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Instead of the next Monday.
It was longer, yes.
So came back, won number one contender match, got his title shot at Summer Wave, new world